long and leads down into well over an acre of subterranean caverns and passages. The ballroom and incredible Monk's Walk were carved out of the solid rock in the early 1800s by Joseph Golding. There are 23 pairs of niches designed for candles carved into the walls of the tunnel.
He's not real.
The Monk's Walk is 45 meters, 145 feet long, and leads down into well over an acre of subterranean caverns and passages.
And don't be fooled into thinking that it's at the bottom of a cliff, because it's not. It's at the top of a cliff.
The ballroom and incredible Monk's Walk were carved out of the solid rock in the early 1800s by Joseph Golding.
I'm liking the ambience. Central was last used during World War II when the caves were used up to 600 people as a large open toilet. Emerges into a private bedroom of a very upset person. What's in here? Please wait here. Hairy Jack is on his way. So dark. You can probably see that by the fact you can't see anything. I can't see anything.
Come to see old Hairy Jack, have you? In the Smuggler's Caves? You are now standing 70 feet below ground. Did you know that?
Yeah, still 150 feet above street level.
But that's exactly the sort of place where we smugglers like to hide our gin, tobacco, and other booty in the old days.
We like to be out-of-work actors who get ourselves a job doing this in front of a green screen.
But there were people down here hundreds of years before us smugglers. A pair of old beggars living here. They said the caves only went back a few feet into the darkness and told them to hop it. A few feet? I warrant the smugglers were slipping them a few coins to keep out prying eyes.
Arr.
But more about smugglers later.
No!
Oh, yes. In the early 1800s,
Porn film.
some of the young rascals from the town used to bring their girls up here and tea dances. Oh, and the jazz evenings. What a racket. Enough to wake the dead. Which reminds me, you'll be wanting to discover more about the smugglers.
It's very good with their lights and stuff down here.
So off you go.
There's lights there.
Hairy Jack will be around to tell you.
He's in the TV.
Later. Come on, this way. Don't mind the ghosts. They're quite friendly. Most of them.
Oh, very funny. Sicko.
It don't matter much. Without paying the taxes and import duties in this country, there's money to be made on almost anything. More profitable than fishing, eh? As long as you doesn't get caught.
That asks no questions isn't told a lie. Watch the wall, my darling, as the gentlemen go by. That's right, my old mates. Turn your face to the wall. So if they ask you...
Oh, that's the out-of-work actor again.
We're talking about smuggling, see? Bring in goods. Come ashore, lads. We're waiting to unload. And we have bodyguards called Batmen.
Step no further.
They have big clubs called
Captain
bats,
Barnanar.
which they use to discourage any nosy parties from interrupting our work.
A good team could run 500 tubs ashore in 20 minutes.
Then once the tubs were hauled up the cliff, often by derrick crane, the tubmen carried them off into the night. Smuggled goods were hidden everywhere. Houses had false floors, chimneys and cupboards. Even churches had vaults set aside for storage. Barns, windmills, and of course, caves were used. And we used to encourage spooky stories to frighten people away from the hiding places. At Monceau, 2 hours' ride from here, they said that if you heard the sound of the ghostly drummer, you'd better run. Them that saw him said he was 9 feet tall. The gin and brandy we brought ashore was almost neat alcohol.
Told me he had drunk no less than 2 gallons, and he was in a stupor for nearly a week afterwards.
We smuggled it strong, because you didn't want to carry a whole load of water, now did you? But it had to be the correct strength before selling on.
Thank you, sir. I'll give it to Black-Eyed now for a favour.
That's a riding office. In the early days, they only had riding officers trying to stop us.
It's quite low here, about 5 foot tall. I don't bent over double to get through it. That's the sacred urn, isn't it? That's a sacred urn. I knew that. It's an urn that's sacred. So think about that. Think on. A couple of people there, just having a chat. I don't know who he is. It's Stan Laurel and the Bohemian Girl with the St. Bernard's barrel of brandy from Swiss Miss. Got their movies confused there. It's another bit. That's him again, from a different angle. Ah, so I'm now in presumably what they call the chapel, which is supposedly the most haunted part of the whole caves. I'm in here in the dark by myself, and am I freaked out? No, of course I'm not. Still at this. So what does it say about this? If you read this, you will die within 20 seconds. It's the old wives' tale. Fooled you. You thought that was real. That's a couple of red people. This is a diorama of 18th century castration. Quick and painless. I've no idea if I'm walking the right route, you know, it goes off in all sorts of directions. What's down here? It's a button.
Don't be scared. It's only me. Remember the ghostly drummer of
It's
Monceau?
the out of work actor again.
I think I hear him now.
Oh, we've got a Pepper's Ghost effect. Oh, there we are. Except he's not moving. And it drops down from in front of me, which would be very big and funny. Oh, we're having a fight down here. Steep bit. Oh, they shut up because I've arrived. Nothing going on here. What's this? Button.
During the early 1700s, smuggling was so profitable that it was largely taken over by gangs who terrorized the locals. In one episode, a farm worker was whipped to death by the Hawkers gang, who quite wrongly accused him of stealing a bag of tea.
Well, that's not nice.
This crime and other murders, 12 of the gang were caught, convicted, and hanged.
Good. They should be bloody well hung.
I didn't do that. You've been seen smuggling. What do you mean? I ain't a smuggler.
Oh, that'll be the worst.
You, the god I never smuggled in my life.
We know you've been
smuggling. I ain't done nothing wrong, I tell you.
You can tell that to the court.
I'm just a fisherman. A fisherman, don't. Leave go. Come here. Get your hands off me.
Look, we have witnesses.
You can search inside, you'll find nothing.
Come here. Don't deny it.
No!
You have to come with us.
There's no need to be so rough.
Very animatronic.
Listening to you.
Oh, it's got a bit blue now. Let's come walk around here. God knows which direction I'm walking. I'm going all over the place. I bet you could miss out loads of things doing this. Local artist Alan Bennett. I was very interested going into the caves. I thought I'd have a biscuit as I sat down and painted my latest masterpiece. That's Winston Churchill in a dress. And that's, don't know who that is. Let's start it again. Shut up. Punishments. Most smugglers who were caught were told off, not allowed to have their face painted, had to stand at the back of a queue, walk up and down a ladder, and are hanged. You could choose. Ooh, press another button. I don't know what's going on in there. Oh, it's a couple of ships. That's what pressing the button does. It does that drum thing. Yep. Now, is it a drum line or is it meant to be guns firing? We'll never know. What's going on over here? There's a door. Oh, shitting crikey!
Minutes.
I just pulled my pants. Look at his eyes as a zombie. That was poo. This is nothing to make you jump as well.
You have been convicted upon a very full and satisfactory evidence of deliberate murder. Most justly ranked amongst the highest crimes human nature is capable.
Shut up! I'm trying to watch this bit.
That your time in this world will now be very short.
They've got very good figures in here, by the way. Is he always hanged himself?
You should be hanged by the neck.
Oh no, it's not himself. Someone else has done it. That's a shame. I bet they put them in gibbet irons. Yeah, look. Awesome. Gibbet chains. I don't know where I'm going now. I don't know where I'm going anyway. I've hit a dead end. Smuggling and Hastings, smuggling and Hastings. No, I'm still going the same one. I'm sure there's bits I haven't seen yet. Take your magic photo here. Oh, I know, it's going to be one of them things, isn't it? No, let's not. That's where you can't go because it's illegal. If this is the way out, then I definitely haven't seen it all. There's bits I haven't seen yet. I've got to go back. Got to go back to them again. I don't know what's going on now, but this is a bit. Oh, look, I've done that. I don't know what's going on. Oh, look, I've got a little reply there. That's nice, isn't it? It's made my day, that has. Another bit. Another pressy button. Oh no. There's a skellygog.
That's me lying there.
No, it's not.
Stabbed through the ribs by my own mates.
It's a plastic skeleton and you're an out-of-work actor on a TV screen.
Tempted, and look what happened. Serves me right. Rough justice in them days, eh? Dead men tell no tales.
The skeleton should have actually sort of sat up then. Missed a trick there. So I come back all that way for a dead skeleton as opposed to a living skeleton. Here's another bit I missed.
Oh, get me another drink.
That could be anyone. I think he's a shop mannequin rather than the other ones. I like this place, it's quite funny.